Welcome to Mr. Rhode's Digital Classroom. It's March 20th, 2020. And remember, just a week ago, we could not wait for March 20th, 2020, 3:15, when the bell rang for spring break. Wow, what a difference a week has made in the world. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I really want to practice my skills being a digital teacher because I think it's coming. Even if there is an 8-week shutdown, which I have no inside information about, I think it's going to depend on the state of the world and the impact of the pandemic. But that would put our return date at May 11th, and would mean we're going to digital learning. And there is going to be school. It's just going to be online. And again, I want to practice my skills. I know schools across the nation have been shutting down for the rest of the year and going 100% virtual, including universities. So I got to work on my skills. So thanks for watching this video and give me feedback so that I can improve my skills. AP made some very important announcements today. They didn't release the details, but they released some really important information. The AP CSP class, Advanced Placement Computer Science Principles, is going to be scored this year based solely on the Create and Explore performance tasks. Those two things together are going to determine your entire AP score. The digital portfolio due date has been pushed back, but that won't matter because we are almost done. We just have a few details to finish up and submit. I've got some volunteers as well as myself. We'll use all kinds of venues after spring break to make sure everyone can get that submitted. There will be no multiple choice exam in AP CSP. In AP CSA, they've cut out a lot of the hard content. This is really a gift. Everything that's still in the test, we've covered. So only units 1 through 7 are going to be covered in some kind of format. It's still yet to be determined. I can tell you the online forums are on fire as to how we'll cover this. But clearly, there will be at least one free response question, if not more, and you will have to write or type code, possibly write code and submit a picture of your code to the AP. A lot still to be determined. Hopefully by April 3rd we'll have those details. But the units being covered are on the screen and they're everything we've covered. What's really nice is the things that aren't going to be covered on the exam. These are the harder concepts that we are not needing to cover, or they're not going to be on the exam. And we've covered a lot of these topics already. And I think we're in really good shape for the exam. So there are going to be 2 dates for that exam. There's going to be an earlier one and a later one, and I would encourage all students to sign up for that earlier date while the knowledge is as fresh as you can. I'm going to encourage you to study, and I'm going to be putting all kinds of resources to help you do that in Google Classroom. The AP is changing their refund policy, which is very unlike the AP. In the past, to get a refund, you usually lost like 50%. Now you'll be able to cancel and get a full refund. However, if you cancel, you won't be able to take certain classes next year. Especially Marquette is not flexible. So if you do not pass the AP CSA exam this year, you will not be able to take data structures. If you don't take the AP CSP exam this year, you won't be able to take AP CSA unless you get a teacher override or a waiver. So people in that situation, feel free to talk to me and I can talk to guidance and we'll see what we can do. We'll see what those details are. They'll be coming out on April 3rd. Many of you, some of you have been using the resources I've thrown into Google Classroom, and I thank you for doing that. I try to put stuff in there almost daily. I know we're going into spring break, so some of you are going to slow down. I probably won't because I'm really gearing up for this online learning. I'd like to congratulate and do shout outs for the students who are already using CodeHS. CodeHS is an awesome resource. It's usually very, very expensive, and they have been very generous and opened it up to all computer science students. Pretty darn amazing. Many of you intro students have been in there and playing with the resources. Congratulations. And one AP student has checked it out. Good job. I'd also like to let you know that there are all kinds of other courses available at CodeHS. I'd encourage you all to check these out. They have some really cool courses like Intro to Virtual Reality, Creating Virtual Worlds, Video Game Design, and Cybersecurity. If you're stuck inside with nothing to do, some of these courses might interest you. Yeah, I'm a poet, but you wouldn't know it. I beg you all to take this super seriously. This pandemic is a really big deal. It will define your generation. How your generation handles this will make a big difference in the spread of this virus. And a lot of your generation are getting a bad rap for not taking this seriously. And I beg all of you to be the kind of people who do take this seriously. Your parents, your grandparents, the world is counting on you to be safe. No need to panic, but please be careful. So I want to tell you all that this too shall pass. We will eventually be on the other end of this curve. And I can't wait to see you all again in person. Until then, I hope to see you online. Feel free to subscribe, like, and please leave a comment or two. See you all later.